Welcome to Live with Cody and Satori, the paranormal couple. The show will be starting shortly. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Now please welcome the paranormal couple, Cody and Satori.
Okay.
Oh.
Are we here now?
Wow, what is going on?
What happened? That was wild. Okay, let's see if I can notify everybody that we're in a new live. Please see our new live stream.
All right, here's the new link. Coming at you.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. So, should I put this in the chat of the other one?
You can.
I'm
gonna delete that one.
Yeah,
so
can
no
you
one
delete
gets
that
confused,
one?
because it still says we're live on that one for some reason.
I don't know why. Hello, everybody.
Delete that.
Please bear with us. That's the first time that's happened, at least that I can remember on this channel. So let's see if I can get this up and going again. Guys, can we just say paranormal? Probably just technical, but it sounds cooler that way. We hope you're all having a fantastic week so far. This pretty much sums up how things have been for us lately. Let us know where you're watching from. All right. Okay. It says we're live now, so I'll just post that, I guess.
Yep. No, we're going. We're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna post mine.
Okay. I'm gonna post this too. Yes. I just posted our page. So, hello. Where are you guys all watching from? Can see you now. I'm so glad.
Save. Okay, I fixed it.
Sydney, Australia, awesome. North Carolina, awesome. Massachusetts, awesome.
Another watch. That name sounds familiar.
Yes. All right.
You're a member. So welcome to the show. Sorry for the little hiccup at the beginning there. Looks like it was some software issues that were going on as soon as we went live. I had the word initiating for like 2 minutes there, and then the thing crashed, which was weird. So we're live now. Everything seems to be working. If you haven't been here before, my name's Cody. That's Satori, and this is our show.
We're so sorry.
We like to have fun and do our own thing, and you're going to find out that the show has a bunch of different segments. It goes till 9 o'clock Eastern time. We might go a couple minutes over tonight because we started late. But starting at 9:15, we do what's called our bonus show, and that is for members only here on YouTube and over on Patreon. And speaking of YouTube and Patreon, we have to give a huge shout out to our members that are on those platforms. So let's check out Patreon first. There they are. Scrolling over there on the left is everyone that helps us out every month. Very supportive of them and their efforts to help the museum. There's many different tiers over on Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/haunted museum or scan the QR code on the screen, it'll show you all the different tiers that we offer on the membership program. You can get a postcard once every month or every other month. You can get a membership kit. You can get a case file, a replica case file of one of our objects sent to your house every month. Satori also does a subscription box every month.
Yes, and I am about to send out December subscription boxes. So if somebody signs up, does it still count for this month?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only a couple days left. If you want to sign up for the mystery boxes, I have a couple available. These are going to be really cool boxes, okay? So even if you want to subscribe for 1 month for the mystery box and cancel after that, I try to make them really fun and interesting. So hopefully if you're interested in a little extra Christmas gift, check out the boxes.
Yep. So Patreon goodies are usually sent out at the end of every month. So that's what's up with that. And then over on YouTube, you can also join on YouTube. If you're not interested in any of the Patreon stuff, you can join right here on YouTube, which is, pretty much the same process. It's just a membership program. You can join and watch the bonus show for, I think it's $2.99 a month. We have it set to like the lowest thing or whatever. Over on the left there, those names that just went scrolling by, those are our YouTube members. That's a new thing that we started. YouTube was pushing us to do that, so we did it. We figured we'd do the bonus show anyway, so why not offer that to YouTube as well? Make it so everyone can watch it, because not everyone is interested in Patreon and things like that. So if you want to become a member, you can do all that by scanning the QR code or right here on YouTube. If you're watching on our channel. Huge shout out to Dead Air Full Spectrum. Our show also airs on that channel. A bunch of different paranormal shows. If you're into the paranormal, there's a bunch of content on Dead Air Full Spectrum, so definitely make sure you check that channel out. And always new stuff going on over there.
A couple people are asking what's in the mystery boxes. Mostly, crystals, herbs, other mystery items. Usually it's between 5 to 8 items that I choose every month. And you also get the other tiers below that. So you get a case file from one of our objects, like a recreation of our actual case file, with some of the information blocked out, like personal information, and other fun goodies. So it's a really cool time.
Yeah, it's a fun time. See everyone popping in. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. I just saw something there pop up.
Yeah, scroll up.
Wait, scroll down. Just became a member. Awesome.
Thank you, Bill.
Bill, no, I'm here.
You're here.
All right,
we're here
And
too.
Bill.
We didn't think we were going to be here. Hello. So how has things been?
Great.
Yeah, things have been great. I mean, it's been a great time. We hope you all have been having a fantastic holiday season. We're here to entertain you for a little while, as well as entertain ourselves.
So we started off, I guess, our holiday season with a fun event
Thank
weekend.
you, Adam.
Fun event weekend in Gettysburg. We had 2 events with John Zaffis, hosted by New Jersey Paranormal. I guess the central hub was the Hoover House, owned by Steve and Pam Barry. Huge shout out to Steve Barry and John Larson, really good friends of ours. They just started this company. It's a new venture for them, Armed and Dangerous. It's a moon. They're starting their own moonshine.
Are we allowed to talk about that
Sure.
on our channel?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
They're starting their own moonshine, which is really cool. So keep that name in mind, because it's going to be coming, I think, to the Tennessee area, and then probably eventually the Hoover House. So
Oh my God, thank you so much, Barbara.
Hey, thanks, Barbara. Appreciate it.
And thank you, Lori.
And Lori, awesome. Thank you so much.
You guys
Appreciate
are awesome. This is going to be a good show tonight, our bonus show.
it. Tracy.
Yeah,
that's cool.
they gifted memberships. Barbara gifted memberships, so people get to join us
I
tonight.
think it randomly picks people.
Oh, it
Yeah.
randomly picks people?
Yeah.
Oh.
It randomly picks people that are watching. That's really cool. Some of you just became members, and if you didn't want to, too bad. You just thanks to all of them.
You now have to hang out with us longer tonight. So, hey.
So we had a fun weekend. This was, I believe, 4th year doing the Christmas events at the Hoover House, and we investigate the Aller House, which is another historical building right up the street, across the street from the Hoover House. And then during the day on that Saturday, we go down and do the big Christmas event downtown Gettysburg. We walk around. One of our favorite things is to get roasted chestnuts, which is fun.
Is that legit?
Ham and Steve is my aunt and uncle.
If that's legit, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
You have the coolest aunt and uncle around.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So we had a blast doing that. There's many pictures and videos floating around the internet of the shenanigans that went on during that event. We had a blast. It was John's first time attending this Christmas event, Zaffis, and seemed like he had a blast. That's for sure.
Oh, Lori, that's awesome. Thank you for sticking around with all of us and this crazy adventure that we've been on.
Yeah. So we had a good time, and I know some of you were out there with us, and it was really cool. It was really cool. So, yeah, thanks for donating the memberships, guys. That's really cool.
That is really cool, because our bonus show tonight is going to be pretty interesting. We have an item. Long story short, I think I accidentally started haunting myself. Like, I can't go into too much detail. It's a whole long story. I acquired an item because of its significance. It's very, it has a very spiritual significance. So being someone who I literally majored in art history and things like that, I just admired it, and I saw that it was in a situation I didn't like that it was in. So that's why we acquired it, and to educate people. And we didn't get it as a haunted item, but long story short, I've been having a lot of really strange experiences with it. So I might have accidentally brought a haunted object into my main space. So we're going to investigate a little bit with it tonight.
And real quick, huge shout out to Jonathan Altieri. He just became a member over on Patreon. So thank you, Jonathan Altieri. He's been a friend of ours for a while. So
well, it doesn't sound
joining.
like a thank you so much. It doesn't sound like a fun situation to be in, but it's actually kind of really cool because now I can say I'm from the other perspective where I'm not just picking up items and taking in donations with items with Cody like we do with our usual museum. I'm actually someone who's now like a client on the case, kind of. Like we're going to have to make a case file from my perspective.
I'm going to have to interview you.
Yeah. So that's really interesting. So I'm kind of, I think it's a really interesting experience. There may or may not be videos of Cody over. Hey,
I can't confirm or deny that.
There's some really weird things out there.
And we keep finding rubber chickens in weird places for some reason.
Hi, Michelle.
I don't know why. So it was a great event, a great Christmas event. We look forward to that every single year. I'm sure we're doing it next year. It's all up to New Jersey Paranormal and Pam and Steve, but I bet money on it that we're going to do it next year. We had a blast, and we love doing events with NJP. So keep a watch on their page as well, because we love doing events with them, not just around Christmas time.
AI Cody.
It was AI Cody.
So the big question is, are you going to get rid of the item? No, because I signed up for taking care of this item and its spiritual significance. I just didn't think that, it was going to be causing activity around the space. So I won't be getting rid of the item. We'll just be researching it a bit closer and incorporating it into the museum. So
here's another member. Hello, Angela Ray. Satori mentioned the bonus show, what we're doing tonight. So we usually like to alternate. Every other week, we do a little mini object investigation. And then on the alternate weeks, we do card readings. So everyone who's a member, we have a little segment on this show where we'll pick 2 random people usually to get a card pulled by Satori. On those weeks that we do our bonus show card pulls, everybody who's a member who wants one, we stick around till everybody gets that. But tonight is the object investigation, and it's going to be interesting because it's a little different. He's over there looking at us right now.
He's sitting in this antique chair. We have him in a little antique chair, and we're in a soundproof room, so that's why we're here in
He's
this
our
space.
Audience tonight. Yeah.
It's just more enclosed, so we don't get any outside noise. So you're going to see other items around it, but we're going to be focusing specifically on the mask.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's a mask. Okay.
Yeah.
If I haven't already.
All right. Anything else you want to cover before we go into this episode's object?
Dude, I don't know what I can cover. Just I don't know what I can.
Any update on merch? I'd love to buy a hoodie or a shirt. That's something we're working on for the beginning of next year. So yeah, we have talking to a friend that specializes in that stuff. So we used to have T-shirts and things like that, but we haven't had that for a while.
I know. We haven't had the time. Every time we think that something's about to happen that's going to open us up to being able to do other things, there's like a weird twist. So we've just been taking on one adventure after another lately. So we'll get to it. We also haven't posted any videos as of recently, and that's because, again, it's just been so busy.
Christmas time and
a million
other
other
things. A lot of other things going on too. So yeah.
So we will get to posting videos again and investigations again. I promise. It's just probably after Christmas and New Year's when we have more time. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll definitely be going live, though, through this.
Yeah, and we have some places that want us to come out and film and investigate, and some places that want us to come back that we've already filmed at. So we have to schedule all that in. Plus, it's kind of tough with the New England places because
we're happy you're here.
A lot of these historic places don't have heat. So
I know
it's kind of tough. So, all right, you ready, Tor?
Yes. Okay.
Right,
yes, we actually have to do the show.
All right. All right. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, every episode that we do, we like to feature a different object from the museum. And since it is December, we picked a Christmas-themed object. Now, we've mentioned this item before in the past, a few years ago.
Yeah, like way
so
before the
it's
new
been a
revamp.
while. It's been a while since we've talked about this, and we have to talk about her because it kind of fits in on what's going on. Now, I will mention if there are any little kids in the room.
This might scare you.
This might kind of freak you out a little bit.
So just be mindful of your children, okay? I mean, maybe it's Christmas magic. So, but again, just be mindful. It can scare children, okay?
So I am going to, in a second, flash the object up on the screen right in a minute. And if anyone is a medium or a psychic and you get any impressions, leave a comment in the comment section below the video. Let us know what you're thinking or what you're feeling. It's not Krampus.
That was a good guess, though.
Something much more cuter, I think. And let us know what you think. Even if you're not a psychic or a medium, if something pops into your head, leave it in the comments. It might make sense. And then we'll put up our poll question for this episode as well. So here it comes. There it is. It's one of those elves on a shelf, but it's the girl version. It's the girl version. So we'll get into the case file. We're not going to read the entire case file. So all these case files that we feature on the show, like we mentioned in our Patreon program, we send out replicas of our case files to our members. And this one was sent out a couple years ago, I think now. At least 3 years ago.
Well, I remember we did this before we did the revamp of our show.
Yeah.
You know, when we quit doing the lives for a while and everything. Yeah. It was before that.
Yeah. So we're going to jump around. We're not going to read the entire case file to you, but we're going to read little snippets of what happened with this object here. So it looks very unsuspecting, and it might be. You're going to find out a little more about it in a second here.
And this might be a case where it seems like this could be a case where it's not the object itself is haunted, but a spirit
is interacting with
a physical item.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So you got an image of it here. There's different things coming in. Some people feel something. Some people feel nothing, which is interesting. I'm going to put up tonight's poll question. It doesn't pertain directly to the object, but feel free if you want to jump in on the poll tonight. Tonight's poll question is, do you think spirits visit more around holidays? And that doesn't just mean Christmas. Any holiday of the year that is important. Do you think spirits visit more during those periods? If you want to jump in on the poll, use the hashtags A, hashtag B, hashtag C that correspond with your answer, or you can scan the QR code on the screen and just choose your button on your smartphone, and that'll put your answer in. So we're going to start reading the case file for this little elf here. All right, so this is case number 122219, Elf on the Shelf. And
we're just going to give a summary of the case file, guys.
Yeah. So this is the email that was sent to us on December 22nd, 2019. Hey, paranormal couple, my name is blank, and something really odd has been happening at our home that we have never experienced before. My family consists of my husband and our 2 children, ages 11 and 9. This Christmas, I was shopping at one of our local thrift stores here in Rhode Island, and I spotted one of those Elf on a Shelf toys. The more I looked at it, the more I thought it would be fun to start the Elf on the Shelf tradition for our kids. On 12/1, after the kids went to bed, I started hiding the elf around the house for the kids to find in the morning when they woke up. After about a week of doing this every day, one night I placed the elf on our dining room chandelier and went to bed. When we woke up the next morning, the elf was now sitting on the arm of one of the dining room chairs. Absolutely freaked me and my husband out. But we didn't say anything because of the kids. We just went along with it because the kids were having fun, finding the elf every morning. If that isn't freaky enough, it has happened 3 more times after that. We are sticking it out until Christmas is over, when the elf is supposed to return to the North Pole. Our question for you both is, are you willing to take the elf after Christmas is over? We think it is truly possessed by something. Any help you can give would be a blessing. Thank you, blank. Interesting, right? So how was the object obtained? The client states that she was walking through a local thrift store and thought the elf would be a nice new family tradition. Why do you think the object is the cause of paranormal activity? The client and her family have lived in the home for approximately 9 years and had experienced no paranormal activity in the past. The client also states that, quote, something inside of her is telling her that something is attached to the elf. Unexplained anomalies with electrical devices. Looking back on the situation, the client stated that in multiple locations in the home, 3 televisions have turned themselves on and off with no explanation. Only the TVs on the first floor were experiencing this anomaly. The televisions on the second floor did not do this. The client believes that it was because the elf was also on the same floor. Manipulation of objects. One night, the client placed the elf on her dining room chandelier over the table. The next morning, the elf was sitting upright approximately 6 feet away on the arm of one of the dinner table chairs. On another occasion, the elf was placed on top of a fireplace mantel, and the next morning, it was sitting on the opposite side. Some Christmas decorations were also found on the floor that morning. The last time the elf was moved was when the client put it under a large plastic bowl. They awoke the next morning to find the elf sitting on top of the bowl. This really freaked the client and her husband out. Other notes. Client and her husband are really freaked out over the situation. They do not feel unsafe or fear for their children's safety. The kids are not noticing anything paranormal. The kids have named the elf Elsa. Desired result or outcome. The client wants the elf removed from the home after Christmas is over. They do not want to disappoint their kids with the elf leaving too early. Next year, they plan to buy a, quote, brand new elf to take its place, so none of this will happen again. An in-person pickup of the object is scheduled for 12/28/19. The client does not want an investigation of her home because she believes that once the elf is gone, all activity will stop. Do you want to read the last 2 updates there, or you want me to?
Sure. All right. Date of entry into museum. And then there's the date. Elf has been placed in quarantine period for the next 2 weeks. We have placed the elf on a small tray table with some small toys and items in the hopes that they will move. Then we're going to jump forward to 1 year follow-up, okay?
This is 1 year later now.
Satori and myself were able to reach our client over the phone. Client and her family states they are doing well. There's no paranormal activity in the home. Client also states that they have purchased a brand new elf that looks exactly like the old one. They've been doing the normal thing in case there's children watching. With no further paranormal events, both the client and her husband are thankful that Elsa is in good hands. They look forward to sharing the story with their children when they are much older. Okay.
Interesting. So it sounds like the magic is real. Something's going on for sure.
Magic is totally real.
Something's going on for sure. So the elf is creepy. I always thought those elves were kind of creepy too.
There's an elf at my parents' house, at the house.
Yeah, I know. It's creepy.
And
it just appears every year.
It does just appear, but lately I feel like he's not going on as many adventures, and it makes me kind of sad.
Well,
I'm going to have to put a complaint in.
I don't know who you write for that.
I don't know.
I don't know who you write for that.
I'm going to complain somewhere. There has to be somewhere to put that complaint in.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
It's the Christmas magic.
So, as far as our poll goes, do you think spirits visit more around the holidays? It seems like there's an overwhelming yes that everyone here believes, for the most part, that spirits come and visit for the holidays more than any other normal day throughout the year, which makes sense, right? Especially with birthdays and Christmas time and all different things like that. I think why wouldn't they be around? Especially for any sort of family function, but especially for the holidays and this time of year. So yeah, that's this week's object, and we'll definitely go back and look at the comments to see what anybody's feeling. What's up?
I just texted my mom and said, "Why doesn't our elf on the shelf move? Where's his magic?" And I'm waiting for a response.
We should just replace it with this one. And see what happens.
No, because then I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble.
I'll do it. I'll replace it.
No.
I'm just gonna do it.
You know
I'll
how
update
my
everybody.
mom is. You know how she is.
Well, she's probably not watching this, so.
Well, she might be in a minute.
She's probably not. My mom's probably watching though.
I can't answer. I can't give her a reply on the live stream.
All right. I'm gonna do that. Watch. I'm gonna switch it out.
And she's gonna end you.
All right, we're gonna move on to our next segment of the show, and again, we'll go back and read the comments and see if anything is making sense as far as what you guys are feeling. We do have some starred comments that we'll look over. Alan asked, "Is that the girl version?" Yes, that is the girl version of Elf on the Shelf. The children involved with this case named her Elsa, I believe after the movie Frozen. So. Let it go. And oh, this is interesting. Last year, I ended up buying haunted black Christmas tree ornaments. Very scary experience.
Like the Christmas balls or like the
yeah, ornaments you hang on the tree there. And I wonder why they were haunted. Do you know why they were haunted? That's interesting. Here's one from Angela Ray, who's a member. Could we possibly be manifesting by thinking about past relatives? Absolutely, I think so. Mm-hmm. I think especially if you wish that they're around, that they definitely hear that. You know what I mean? By manifesting, I think you call them. So that's just my opinion. Here's another one from Angela. Member Angela, have you thought about taking a non-haunted item on your investigations to see if anything would attach to it?
I don't believe we've ever done that.
Yeah, and I don't know if we thought about it.
We do have an item in our museum that was brought to a haunted location and taken afterwards. The Island of Dolls.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was somebody else did that, though.
Yes, yeah.
We've never done it.
No, we haven't. And I don't know if that was their intention. But they brought, yeah, that was I think we've talked about that on our show. I don't know if the revamp show or the old show, but the Island of the Dolls doll that we have, that's a tongue twister, in the museum. Yeah, that was brought there by them. And then they went back like a year later and the doll, had nails through it and everything else. And then somebody on their team ended up bringing it back and all different things started happening. So, yeah. There's also Snoop on a Stoop and Martha.
I've heard of Snoop on the Stoop.
Oh, I need one of them.
That's, yeah.
If anyone has a haunted Snoop on a Stoop, let me know. We'll take care of it for you. What is your thoughts about throwing away an object that may have been haunted before realizing it wasn't good to do that?
I didn't know if you were gonna go first.
Oh, I went first on all. I was letting you go first.
What is your thoughts about throwing away an object that may have been haunted before? So I don't think it's necessarily a negative thing that's going to happen to you. We just don't practice that because we have noticed some people, and I won't say all, some people have discarded or thrown away or destroyed items that they were having experiences with, and it seemed like the activity still stayed or seemed to get a little more rampant, like it was happening more and more aggressively. So it's different depending on the case, depending on the situation. So again, if you didn't know, I think it's not necessarily a harmful thing. I just feel like you're putting a risk doing that. But there's no blame. There's no blame if you didn't know, We
believe most of the objects that, we deal with are objects that were once loved by someone a lot in life, and then that person passed away, and then those items end up in antique shops and thrift stores and all different places like that. And that's where a majority of these objects come into our clients' lives, right? So throwing that away, think of something that you loved a lot during life and, someone else ends up getting it. And, maybe you don't like, the new environment that object's in. So you start acting up with it, or maybe you're just checking in on it. Maybe you have no problem with the family that owns the item now, and you're just checking in on it. And activity starts happening, and then they throw it away. That's going to make things a lot worse, because now the thing that you love is now in the trash or burned or whatever, buried or thrown into a river or whatever. That thing is gone now. That's going to make things a lot worse, in my opinion. So, yeah, I just look at it that way. That better safe than sorry. Don't throw it away. Don't burn it. Call somebody who deals in this stuff. You don't have to call us. Call
the
somebody else.
professionals.
Call whoever.
Or whatever they
you
say.
can call us. You don't
We're
have
not
to, though.
professionals, but
Call John Zaffis, and then he'll probably call us eventually if you don't want to deal with it. But he's
We're
getting old.
actually,
He's getting old.
A
You
lot
can
of us
bother
are in a
him.
network where we contact each other for different cases. So that's actually how it
Usually
goes.
we end up finding out about it eventually anyway, because we all call each other when something new comes
Unless somebody's museum ends up hating us and other museums.
Which has happened before. Yeah.
For some reason, everybody's so competitive and mean.
We've tried being friends, but they don't want to be our friend.
Not everybody wants to be our friend.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
It's Zaffis' birthday today. That's great. Happy birthday to Mr. John Zaffis.
I made a post of him at the Para Unity VIP parties dancing with the glasses on.
Oh, that was fun. We were rocking out with the glasses.
That was pretty awesome.
That was a good time. That's on your Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's fun. All right, we have to go to our next...
Facebook.
Your personal Facebook it's on?
Yeah, it's public, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have to move to our next segment.
Okay.
Hopefully you're ready for it.
I'm not.
Because you're up first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this the one where we ask each other questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're new to the show, because there's actually quite a few people that are watching for the first time tonight, we're so sorry again. This segment, we either find questions or write questions for each other, and we ask them to each other here on live, and you get our dumb responses in real time, because when we say something, we stand on it. So you get to see it in real time. Okay?
And if you guys have any questions for us, feel free to leave them in the comments section below, and Erin, who's behind the scenes, will put a little star next to them so we see them, and if we have some time, we'll throw them up there. But we're going to at least ask each other one. At least one.
Oh, no. Now I have to find which. Okay. All right. So here's a scenario.
Okay.
You die. Okay.
What the heck?
So, no, hear me out. So you die, but you get to watch. This is a really random connection. You get to watch one movie for all eternity. Only one.
Okay.
Which one are you choosing?
One movie?
One movie. Replay. If you ever decide you want to watch a movie in the afterlife, which one you watch it?
Back to the Future.
Really?
Yeah.
The original?
The first one, yeah.
You would watch that over and over for all of eternity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie.
Which
movie would you watch?
Can I choose a series?
No.
I'll let you choose the series if you let me choose.
Okay, then the trilogy of Back to the Future.
Okay. Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's like my comfort series. I've analyzed, and I've read all the books and watched the movies probably 10,000 times.
Mayberry Man. That's also a great movie. That was my second choice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's your question for me?
All right. In honor of Mr. Zaffis' birthday, what is your funniest memory of John Zaffis?
Remember that one time, I don't know if many people know about this, there was one time we were in New Jersey, and we were in a car with Rochelle and Brian from the Ghost Hunters reboot.
Yeah. John Zaffis was in the car
John
too?
Zaffis was with us.
Okay.
We had went out to dinner.
Applebee's. I think.
Applebee's.
Yeah.
And then we were scaring Rochelle. No, were we scaring Rochelle? Yeah, I think we were scaring her, and we were convincing her that it was like super illegal.
Oh, to pump your
to
gas.
pump her own gas, and like if you get out of your car, you will get arrested. Like
Which is the thing.
we all agreed that that's what we were gonna do.
Which is the thing. So if anyone isn't familiar
You
with
can't.
New Jersey's laws, you can't pump your own gas in New Jersey.
But it's not like you're gonna get tackled to the ground.
You're not
and
gonna get
arrested.
tackled to the ground.
So Zaffis and us agreed to kind of dramatize it a bit, if that makes sense. Before any of you guys come for us, we all agree we're going to do this as a joke to Rochelle and Brian. And it was really funny. And remember how he was like wheezing? Like he was laughing so hard that he couldn't even breathe. And we were just like scared. That's one of my favorite. That and the time that I put on a sign selling John Zaffis' brain, and it was a giant rose quartz, and he actually went along with it.
Yeah.
and signed it.
Oh yeah. No, there's hundreds of Zaffis stories.
There's so
The
many.
most recent is when he stole Celine's mobility scooter and put Jolene on it and started riding up and down the hallways at Para Unity. He stole someone's mobility scooter and then drove away.
She's in the chat. She's not gonna. It wasn't malicious.
It was.
It was not.
It was. He stole it from her. He kicked her off of it and took it. I watched it happen.
We love Zappis. Zappis throws things at us. One time we went to Zappis's table and started rearranging all the things on his table and putting notes on it.
Yeah.
And stickering all of his items. We do that sometimes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fun memories with Zappis.
Yeah. And a lot of memories we can't share.
Do you want me to ask another one?
Yeah, go ahead. And then we'll go to the chat.
Okay. A spirit starts insulting you, like completely roasting you. Okay?
Okay.
Do you insult them back or remain calm? And would that be considered provoking if you fought back?
One more time. Read it again.
Okay, so a spirit is completely roasting you. No mercy roast session. Do you insult them back or remain calm? Remain calm?
I would remain calm.
Okay. Would it be considered provoking to insult them back?
Well, if they're insulting you, I think that's a fair game.
Because there have been times
you've
gotten insulted, and I've
said,
there were times you did too, though. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, well, Steve, when I was with Steve.
Yeah.
He
was a mean guy.
Yeah, and that was one that was called for.
So, would that be considered in the category of provoking if they were mean to you first?
Yeah. I guess not. I guess it's fair ground.
As long as you're not
but you have to be careful with that because you're dealing with energies that are unknown.
Let's say specifically for human spirit.
Yeah.
If you know it's a human spirit, in our case.
Yeah.
I'm more speaking about our method.
Yeah.
Is really where I'm going with that.
No, yeah. We'll give the same energy back. I'll answer it that way. If they're giving us a certain energy, then we'll try to give it back, but we always try to be nice.
In human spirit, we don't mess with that. But I'm saying with our method.
Yeah.
When it's a person.
Yeah.
There have been times that we've gotten roasted, pretty bad. And if anybody thinks that spirits don't roast living people, they do. They absolutely do.
Yeah.
So.
Because they once were alive.
They also don't have as much of a filter.
All right, here is a question from Lori. Who is also a member? Thanks for being a member. What is your belief on people putting curses on things, then putting them in thrift stores for someone to get? That is terrible.
That is terrible.
Hopefully nobody does that.
That is terrible, but I'm sorry that I kind of found it funny. Just because, it's like a terrible prank.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. A really terrible prank.
Yeah.
But I feel like curses are more specific to a specific person.
Yeah.
I mean, you can curse an item, but I feel like there has to be something specific to bring on that energy to you.
Yeah.
Just like how a voodoo doll is specific to a person.
Yeah.
You know? So
it all depends. We might be thinking way too deep into this, but it all depends on what's been done to the item. I mean, you may feel some of the residual energy coming from it and stuff like that, but I think that's terrible. Don't do that. Nobody do that. I know you're not doing that, Lori, but anyone else that does that, don't do that.
Don't grin when you say that, because then that makes me laugh at a really bad time.
All right, next question here. Here's one from Barbara, who is also a member. Question: what Christmas carol spirit would you want to be?
You go first.
And this kind of goes around along with Santa Baby Alexandra's question: which Christmas ghost from A Christmas Carol would you like to visit?
So which one would we be?
All right.
And which one would we want to visit?
Yes. Okay. All right. Which one would I be? I would be the past.
You would be the ghost of Christmas Past?
Yeah, I like the ghost of Christmas Past. You would be the future. I already know that.
No.
Really?
Because I do... because I dwell so much on the past.
So how about, all right, you're the present.
I want to be the present, but I feel like I'm more of the past because I dwell on the past. Like, I'm like, oh, think about that terrible thing that happened a year ago. That's me.
Yeah.
And you're always like, you have to be in the now. So I feel like you're not the ghost of Christmas past. You're always trying to be the ghost of Christmas present. Or at least you are for me.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be the ghost of Christmas present. You're right.
You're more optimistic.
I definitely, all I know is the future is out for me. I don't want to be the ghost of the future.
I don't want to be the ghost of the future.
I would be past or present.
I would like to be the ghost. I would like to be visited by the ghost of Christmas present. Too, probably,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I want to be.
I don't want to know my future.
Yeah. Future is out for both.
Maybe right now.
No, I don't even want to know any of that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But good questions.
I know. Now we're just like going around in circles because these are really tough questions.
All right. Here's one from George in a flicker. If you guys could convince a ghost to haunt Jason, your dad, who would you choose?
Like, you had to specify my dad. Like, I have a whole list of Jasons.
Well, he could be talking about Jason Voorhees. I doubt that, though.
Just any ghost. Like, any person that's passed on. Ever?
Yeah.
Who would you choose?
Probably some sort of clown. Bozo the Clown, the original Bozo.
I don't know. Just send a ghost bat. That's who I choose. Yep.
That's
bat. What I choose. Yeah.
A ghost bat.
That's the only kind of spirit I think would absolutely terrify my
dad. Here is one.
What are your views on using pendulums? Do you or not? So I use pendulums. I do.
Beth is a member over on Patreon.
And there's
that's you.
There's different beliefs about pendulums. Some people believe that you're communicating with somebody on the other side, or you're communicating with, spiritual energy. And then there's some people that believe that you know the answer internally, and it's just a way for you to kind of bring out that answer that's kind of locked away. So it's interesting, the different parties that believe in what with pendulums. I've heard both. I don't see a problem with using them, as long as if you're trying to communicate with spirit, you shut it down when you're done, and you focus the energy more on moving the item instead of moving you. Yeah. Don't use you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's see what's next here. Can ghosts be used by the CIA as spies?
Guys, you're going to get us in trouble with these questions. Our live stream's going to crash.
100%.
Yes. I believe so.
100%. You can actually read some interesting case files from the CIA and FBI and all different projects that were worked on involving remote viewing and spirit communication and all different things like that. So, absolutely. And that's all we'll say on that. All right, here is one from our member Adam. Favorite Christmas tradition?
Favorite Christmas tradition. There's two. So there's the white elephant, where my family likes to put gifts all on a table and then choose a number. I'm not sure what you guys call it. There's many different names.
Yeah, like a Santa swap.
Yeah, and then you get to steal someone's gift, because then it gets enraging. Yeah. It's a fun time to fight with your family. And making Christmas cookies with my mom.
Oh, that's fun.
I like doing that.
That's fun.
What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
We usually go to the casino once a year at Christmas
true.
time. Yeah.
That is true.
And Adam also wanted to know if we like fruitcake.
I've never had it.
I've had it. I would eat it if it was in front of me, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, if that makes sense. Hopefully that answers your question.
Okay.
All right.
I know, we talked too much.
We'll answer some more questions in a minute. We have to move on to the next segment, which involves you guys if you know what it is. And you're going to find out right now.
Gosh.
All righty. So Tom is already in there. Awesome. So
did Tom put himself in there, or did that just have it in the system?
Tom put himself in there. So if you don't know what this segment is, this is the card segment. Satori's going to do a couple quick card pulls for at least two random people. If you want to join in on the quick little card pull contest, You have to type in hashtag me in the comment section. Make sure you put the hashtag me, no spaces, hashtag me, and then your name will start to appear on this random generator thing that's going on here. So
Is my mom in chat?
she might be. I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody said thank you for the mystery box.
Oh.
We do mystery boxes on Handmade by Hawes, by the way, and they're really awesome value. And I'm so happy you like it.
Yeah. She must be. They're tagging her.
Oh, yeah. Some people are saying, hey, Mama Hawes.
Nice. Nice. So we have 22 people in there right now. In a second, we're going to start the wheel up and pick the first person. And then, like I said, we'll do two.
Where is Mama Hawes? Like, where's Waldo?
She's lost.
The
The elf got her.
elf got her. No.
All right, we're going to start this wheel up.
Oh,
There she
there's
is.
Mama Hawes.
There
Uh-oh,
she-
guys. Be careful.
All right, you ready? Here we
Yeah.
go. My mom's in there, too.
Oh.
A double mom. All right, here
Hi,
we go.
Sandy.
All right, ready? Go.
Mhm. All right, Bill.
Bill!
All right, Bill. Let's see what we got. Let's see the angel number.
Bill Snow.
Okay. So you got
Or Bill's Now.
17
I don't know if it's Bill's Now or Bill Snow.
1717. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're headed in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process.
Oh.
All right, so
pretty
there might be
cool.
something coming up where you kind of feel like you reflect, go over things, take some time. It might feel a little stagnant, like nothing's really happening.
Yeah.
Take some time to reflect, look at options. When they present themselves, be ready to make some choices.
Awesome. Okay.
All
All right, we're going to start the wheel up again. There's 25 people in there now.
right.
Start it up.
Whoa.
Whoa, the cards are blowing up over
The
there.
cards just really did.
All right, we got Joe Blow. Joe Blow won.
All right.
What a cool name.
Let me pull this. Okay. I just threw like all my cards on the ground. So bear with me.
I love how YouTube switched everybody back to these usernames.
Okay.
Uh-oh, what happened?
There's like
Oh,
2 cards. I'm gonna choose
All right.
one. You got 7777. Okay.
7777.
There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, so self-reflection, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. So there's going to be another step that presents itself. Be ready to go down that path, okay? And you need to start looking at things a little bit different.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So there you go. Told everybody I didn't want anything for Christmas. I don't need any more stuff. Jeez, Mary Beth. I just moved 2 months ago, so maybe that means let things
Could.
settle down. Yeah, that could be it. All right, let's go back to the chat real quick, see what's started, and then we'll go into our final segment of the night. Christy wants to know what our favorite Christmas carol is, and she also asked if Satori could sing it.
No. She did not. I don't see that written anywhere. What is your favorite Christmas carol?
I don't know.
What's that one that goes,
Carol of the Bells?
I like that one, yeah. Yeah, I do that, and then sometimes I do it, and my dad sings it too.
I like the one, I think that one of the prettiest ones is,
that one.
Huh?
That one.
I think it's called, is it called Noel? Fall on your knees.
Oh, maybe. I can't know. Isn't that...
hear the angel voice?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
Night Divine? Oh,
No, isn't it
Night Divine.
I can't remember the names, to be honest. I'm terrible with
When
names.
Christ was born. I think it's called
So,
Noel. Isn't
Bear
it?
with me.
Oh, Holy Night. That's it.
Yeah, because I knew that wasn't that one.
Oh, Holy Night. The stars
You're
are
just gonna
brightly
stare at
shining.
Oh, thank you so much, Bev.
This is the night.
What's the
Hey,
next
thanks, Beth.
question?
All right.
I know, we're just goofing off the whole time.
Are you going to do another episode of Dead Good Eats? Oh, yeah, the cooking show. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, there's also one that's filmed that needs to be put out there, and we just haven't had time to edit it. That's my fault, though.
That
That's
is
nobody
Cody's
else's
fault. Absolutely his fault. Blame him.
And here's one from Santa Baby. What piece of Paratech would you like for Christmas? What? That's not Paratech.
I think crystals are.
That's not
I don't
Paratech.
use the tech. You use the tech. You're the tech guy.
What piece of Paratech would I like for Christmas?
We talked to the dead.
There's something really cool that New Jersey Paranormal has. I call it the
Yes.
Neuralizer. I don't know what it's actually called. But it's not really made for the paranormal, I don't think, but it kind of puts you in this meditative state. It's basically this headband thing that you wear, right? And then it has like this TV screen thing that comes down like a cyborg thing. You look like an anglerfish. And then you close your eyes. You don't put a blindfold. You close your eyes, and it starts doing all these weird light things to you. I call it the Neuralizer. But I don't know what it actually is or where it came from or anything. I know they had a table set up at Paraunity, so I have to talk to John and Chris and figure out what the heck that thing is. But it plays music and tells you how to breathe and everything else.
I want you to describe paranormal equipment and things more often that you don't
Usually
know
I know what everything's called, but that thing is
you
new
look
to me.
like an anglerfish, and all of a sudden it starts going like this.
It lights up and beeps and talks to you, and I had a weird experience twice wearing that thing. I felt like I was getting lifted up in the air. I saw the forest and an eyeball appear. It was really weird. Really, really weird.
You see things.
Yeah. All right. Here's one from Jennifer, who's a member here on the channel. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
The 1970s Year Without Santa Claus.
Yeah, you like that one. You haven't watched that yet.
I haven't watched it yet because I haven't had the time with everything else going on in my life right now.
Yeah. I like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. That's a good movie. Chevy Chase is awesome. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got here.
I think that's good for questions.
All right, well, let's go to our next
next
segment here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're ready?
I think so.
All right.
So, if you don't know what this segment is,
I don't. Please tell me.
We have these things, okay? And we get most or least likely to questions. Either we find them on the internet or some of you send them in. I might be rereading some on accident, so bear with me. And we answer them, who we think is most or least likely to in a certain situation. If you guys want to answer in the chat who you think would be the answer, or if you want to answer your own answers or ask your own questions in the chat, do that as well, okay? So the first one is, who's most likely to volunteer to go into the scary basement alone?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I feel like it could go either way.
I don't.
I've gone into the scary basements by myself.
Only one that I can think of.
And that's a very famous haunted house, isn't it?
Because you were comfortable with it.
Okay, still a haunted house.
If we go into a random person's house and I say go downstairs into the creepy basement by yourself, which I wouldn't let you do in the first place, but if I told you to do it, you wouldn't do it. Next. You have to put your paddle down. You don't even know how to play your own game.
Who's least likely to admit they're actually scared?
Oh,
1,
that's easy.
2, 3. That is not true. And that's why you're laughing. I hate this game because you purposely answer the opposite of what you know.
That's not true.
Who's most likely to challenge a spirit respectfully? 1, 2, 3. That is not true.
Respectfully?
You would, Cody. I wouldn't even challenge at all. And you literally sometimes will talk to spirits with our method, and you'll be like, "Well, I don't think you can move that thing over there."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's so you. Like, if I was a spirit,
I didn't know that. I
sometimes-
thought I didn't know that's what you meant by challenge.
Yeah, like, well, I don't think you can do this. Can you do this?
Okay.
You do that sometimes. Who's most likely to get a direct response during a session? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think so. That's the one. Okay, that's the one we can agree on. Who's most likely to keep calm when something moves? Who's most likely to keep calm when something moves?
Easy. 1, 2, 3.
Well, when something starts moving, it sounds like a level up. Like you leveled up. You can talk to a spirit all you want. And that's why some people are like, you guys are so monotone and you don't show any emotion. And that's really weird when you guys do your method. But we're just talking to the spirit. There's always a part of us that's kind of like, okay, we're so used to this. When something starts moving, then you're like, wait a minute.
Happened a couple times.
That's a little bit different.
All right, here's one from member Tracy. Who is most likely to buy a known haunted house? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I think both of us, actually.
I feel like it could go both ways. But I feel like because there have been times where we've looked at places, like locations, and even just for museum stuff, and we've looked at locations, and they've been like, well, some weird things happen here, because they know what we do. They're like,
where?
Yeah.
Where did it happen?
They're like, we don't know if that breaks the deal for you guys. We're like, actually, that makes it 10 times better. Please give us more information.
Yeah. And here's one from Barbara. Who would most likely to be Krampus?
Oh, like,
what does this mean?
Who's most likely to be Krampus?
Who's most likely to be Krampus?
I think so. Right?
Okay.
Like, who embodies Krampus?
All right. Who embodies Krampus? 1, 2, 3. I am not answering the question. Me. It's me.
I like how you got to 3 and you went, wait a minute. Oh, that was good. That was great. Ask more questions like that.
And here's one from Jennifer. Have either of you lived in a haunted house? I guess this isn't really a paddle question, so we'll end with this here.
Yes.
Final question of the night.
Cody
have either
has.
of you lived in? Yes, I have lived in a haunted house. Grew up in one in Massachusetts, and it definitely was haunted. Everyone there experienced something, which was interesting.
I think I've lived in haunted houses. I think honestly this house might be haunted. But I think that it's more past owners and family, or because of what my family does, there have been cases where we think that sometimes spirits have come home. So I guess in a sense, yes.
Yes, good question though. And if you want to know more about our haunted house experiences growing up, make sure you get our book, Archives of the Paranormal. You can get it anywhere books are sold. You can also get it on Satori's website, handmadebyhawes.com, if you want a signed copy. If you're not seeing us at any upcoming conventions or anything like that, go to handmadebyhawes.com, click on the paranormal merchandise tab, and the book will be right over there. You can also get it on our website, which will lead you over to Satori's website, paranormalcouple.com, which is scrolling along the bottom there. And if you click the store, that'll lead you to Satori's jewelry website.
Check out my jewelry website. We have some pieces still available, and mystery boxes and other fun things.
Yep, so I'll put that down at the bottom again. So in under 15 minutes, we are starting our bonus show, which airs here on YouTube and over on Patreon. You have to be a member to see it. All of the membership fees from every month support our museum, so we're very grateful to everyone who contributes to that. You can watch the bonus show for as little as $3 a month. Again, you can do that here on YouTube or over on Patreon. Links are in the description below this video, hopefully, because we had to restart the stream. So they might not be. I'm not sure if they are or not.
We might have to post a new link for our members on things, right?
No.
Okay, we're good?
That show's still good.
Okay.
So we'll be seeing you over there for our object investigation, little mini investigation tonight at 9:15.
All right. See you guys in a bit. If the bonus show.
All right.
For everybody else, have a fantastic night.
And have a good holiday, too, if we don't talk to you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk soon.
Guys.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you.